1, 2,
3,
4, 5.
There is a mysterious act that few have mastered that dates all the way back to the Egyptian civilization. An illustration was found in the Beni Hassan tomb of an unknown prince. There, painted on the walls, were female acrobats and dancers who were juggling. The next evidence of juggling was found about 1500 years later in Greek art. In the Middle Ages, people who juggled were considered outcast, and they were also accused of witchcraft. As time went on, juggling progressed. In the 19th century, juggling developed into how we know it today, and it was used for entertainment purposes such as like for the circus and even to entertain royalty. So how could this simple motion be used to entertain people over centuries and even today? What I just showed you was the first step in learning how to juggle. Now this may not seem very hard, but there is a little more to it than that. You want to toss the ball just above your head and into the opposite hand while trying to make it land in the same spot each time. And you don't watch your hands, you just watch the ball to know where it's going to land. Once you feel comfortable with this and you do it for a while, you can add a second ball. When you have two balls, you do the same thing that you did with the first one, tossing it up no higher than your head and catching it in the opposite hand. But this time you start with one in each hand. You toss the first one up, and then when it starts to fall, you toss the second one up, catching the first one and then the second one, like this. And this creates a rhythm that you can count when you catch them, like 1, 2, 1, 2. And you keep doing this until you feel like you can use all three balls. After you feel like you can do the first two steps fairly easy, you can try juggling all three, or what's known as a 3-ball cascade. This combines the first two steps using all 3 balls. You start with 2 balls in one hand and then one in the other, and you throw the first one up, and when it starts to fall, you throw the second one, and then catch the first, and then when the second one starts to fall, you throw the third, and then catch the second, and then catch the third one, like this. And this also creates a pattern that you can count when you catch them, like 1, 2, 3, 4. To make it a little easier, after you throw and catch all 3 balls, or at least attempted to, you can stop and then try again. Like this. And stop and then go again. Eventually, you'll be able to do it continuously and without dropping them. Once you master the 3-ball cascade, you can start doing different tricks. Like this. Now, juggling may seem a little hard at first, but with a few steps and practice, anyone can do it. And if you don't know how, you can try using the 3 steps that I showed you. You start with 1 ball, and then go to 2, and then when you feel really confident, you can use all 3. So if you're ever put in a situation where you need to stall for time or even entertain someone such as royalty, you can juggle and show them amazing tricks. But if anyone ever looks down on you for juggling, just look at them and smile, because they're probably just jealous of your amazing juggling skills, which I have shown you today. Thank you.
1,
2, 3,
4, 5.
4 minutes, 34 seconds.